Welcome to the Andre and Jayden podcast. I'm Andre. I'm Jayden. And we are here with our special guest,
Gems.
And
Cinco.
And this is episode 20. Oh,
nope.
shit.
32.
32. Already fucked up. It's all good. We're going to keep that shit in.
Yeah, we are. We're keeping that in.
But yeah, we're finally able to set up with 4 people. I think this is our first, actual guest.
Guest, yeah.
First time doing with 4 different mics. So, hopefully everything goes as accordingly. But yeah, tell us a little about your guys' selves. Where you guys from? What kind of started you guys in your career?
So me, I'm from South Central, right in the Vermont Knolls district, if you know where that's at. You said what started, got me started with music. So, bro, honestly, bro, on some typical, stoner group shit, we would all just be smoking in my homie's car, and then somebody just had to start freestyling for some reason, bro. And then it would be my older homie Huncho, and then my brother Lotto. And then it would be them two, and I would just be in the back just hearing them, and I'd be like, I wouldn't say nothing, so I'd be like, I don't think I could do it. But something in the back of my head would always tell me bro, I think I could do it, bro. And that was I was sophomore year, probably.
Oh, shit.
Sophomore year high school. So that was 2017, 18 around there.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And then, we had a project for extra credit in high school. Oh. And I was like, damn, I don't think I could write lyrics, bro. But I knew my brother could do some shit. So I low-key told him to write me a little rap for the extra credit for history. And he did it, and I got the extra credit. And I was like, oh shit, so I think people could do it. I think we could do it. And then I remember I presented it in front of the class, bro.
Oh,
and when I did it, I low-key thought I was the shit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I low-key thought I was the shit, I remember. And then recently the video came up again somewhere on my old Gmail, and I seen it, and I was like, damn, bro, I'm sorry I made you do that shit, bro. Cause now to the music that we do now, it's completely different, way better, everything, bro.
Do you remember what you were writing, what the lyrics were about?
It was about so I think the topic was the Egyptians or whatever. So it was about that, bro. It was literally just about that. And I don't know how he just knew how to come up with shit, bro. He's like that. He's more of the lyrical one of us that do music.
That's fire.
So he's always just been able to come up with shit quick, bro. And his lyrics, especially if you hear his music now, bro, he has bars that are references to a bunch of shit, a bunch of different shit that he knows, bro. And sometimes I don't even know it until he has to explain it to me. And I'm like, okay, that's hard, bro.
And where are you from? And what got you into rap?
I'm from here.
We'll check to see, does it look blurry?
Oh shit.
It does a little. Does it?
My hair's looking a little blurry.
Oh yeah, a little bit, huh? The face, us 3 right here. I think he's the only one that looks clear. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Okay, that's it.
That's right. Alright, sorry, I was saying, where are you from, and then what got you in rapping?
Well, I was born in Mid-City, but then I moved to South Central when I was 5, so pretty much from around here, from, 51st and Western, that's kind of the area that I'm from. Music-wise, though, my parents are singers, so I've kind of always had that I've probably sang before I talked, so.
Yeah.
And then, I did some singing back then when I was little, but nothing ever, I didn't want to do it professionally. I was just kind of nervous, I didn't want nobody to see me.
Yeah.
But, and then I did that freaking video. I did a video at a mall, for just Hold On, We're Going Home. That thing traumatized me. Everybody was playing it in high school, and I was like, oh my god, what was the video like? It was it's on YouTube to this day.
Oh, that's funny. We'll have to watch that shit.
I went to the Fox Hills Mall, and there was a booth there, and they were like, oh, if you sing, come and sing. And then I did, and then they posted it, and then people found it, and they just started playing it. But I never really did music by myself. I kind of wrote by myself, but never decided to try it out until Cinco was like, hey, you wanna do this? You want to go to a studio? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
So you guys had been knowing each other though?
Yeah, since 6th, 7th grade, bro.
Oh
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys are close type shit.
Yeah, we got really close in freshman year of high school.
Yeah, freshman year, sophomore year.
And then we've just been close ever since.
And that's when you kind of started, or when exactly?
No, I kind of, writing wise, I kind of was always writing, but I never really made anything or took out any music till now, to be honest. Yeah,
literally till recently, because I didn't start doing music till literally the beginning of COVID, bro. So COVID hit March, and then I went to the studio in May for my birthday. I remember I went on my birthday because And I literally only went to take my brother because I was like, bro, you could do something. Like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And he was always like, oh, I don't know. And then some kid from his class, he's an engineer now. And he's our engineer that we record with right now still.
Shout out Carlos.
And shout out Carlos, bro. And then, he was recording people in his room. And he just had like literally just curtains set up and we just go inside the curtain and rap in there, bro. And then the computer's just right there next to the window, next to his bed and shit.
Fire.
And I texted him, I hit him up, I was like, hey bro, like what's it called? Like Jason wants to record or whatever, my brother. And my brother didn't know. I told him the next day, I was like, hey, like on Saturday we're gonna go record with Carlos. He was like, oh shit, for real? He's like, alright then, man. And we recorded that song and then he dropped it and then the initial traction from that song went crazy, bro. Like we started getting reposts from like the food community.
I know. I was telling him about that on the ride home. I had seen you guys. That's fire, bro.
We got reposts from the food community. He got reposted from the food community from his song and a meme from his ex, bro.
What the fuck?
It's a picture of him and his ex like in like a grocery store, like Costco, and he's just like sitting there making some face. And this was when like the Edgar shit started popping off, and he had the Edgar cut, bro.
What the fuck?
So they posted him, and that shit went viral for a bit, bro.
That's funny.
And then I don't know if y'all know who DJ Flip is.
Nah, I don't.
So he's a beat producer for a lot of big artists here in LA.
Yeah.
Even a couple of years ago, he was still big, and then he was on live. He was like, oh, like submit your songs. I'm going to be reviewing songs on live and shit like that. And like the best ones get like a free beat. And my brother won a free beat from him and he did a song to that one too.
No fucking way.
Yeah, this is like 2020, 2021 around there.
Oh shit. The food community, they were like live, right? Or he was live? Or
the recent one, yeah. The recent one, yeah. But this one, the one I'm talking about is from DJ Flip. It's somebody else. It's a beat producer.
Got you.
And then, he got the free beat. We just did songs and then we were going good for like 2 years and then, bro, literally just life happened. We stopped for like 3 years, bro. Yeah. I just started getting back into it like October last year. Last year we started getting back into it. And then since then I've been in the studio like recording almost every weekend, bro. That's what's since October.
That's literally so funny. Like with us, like we were going consistent too, like for a while, like with the podcast shit. And like we just I don't know what it was. We just got lazy or what the fuck.
But for like 3 whole months, we weren't filming for 3 whole months.
And then like we started like picking shit up. And ever since after we finished high school, we just been kind of going, at it. But, you were saying that your parents are singers. Like, so you rap, right? So you haven't done like any R&B type of like music or have you?
Well, my dad, he's a Salvadorian singer. I'm Salvadorian. So, he sings mostly like romanticas, cumbias, very in the Spanish community. My mom too, she used to sing like cumbias. That's kind of how they met. So, I mean, I would sing like more in the events that they would throw, because they throw a bunch of events, like fundraisers, things like that. And he'd be like, oh, I need somebody else to sing. So that's kind of the only time I would really sing, like for those types of events. And it was always Spanish music. So yeah, he's testing me with this new like genre. I'm like, he's sending me these beats and I'm like, bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I could do this, but hey, I gotta try it.
And how do you guys like come up with your lyrics? Like, how is it like I feel like that shit takes like hella fucking time. Like, cause I remember like I remember I had this group where I would just fucking freestyle and just say like what the fuck ever. Like that shit was weird. I don't know. Like this shit
just be playing like a beat, like just in the middle, and just start freestyling it. Yeah, it was pretty dope.
It was.
And it's weird. So that's the weird part because for me, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like freestyling, that's not for me, bro. Like I like writing my shit down on my phone and like making it. Like I gotta look at it and like rap it out loud to the beat and be like, okay, like this is hard or whatever. But like I can't freestyle. My brother, he's probably a little better. He's done it before, so he could do it more. That's why he's more of like the lyrical, because he only listens to like he's not like, how could I say, like people consider lyrical rappers like a J. Cole and things like that, but he listens to like Babytron and like Detroit, like the Detroit, like shit talk, like shit talking lyrical rappers, bro. Like that's what he listens to. So a lot of his shit is like that, bro. But for me, I always gotta write my shit down. Like I like writing my shit down and then like going over, cause I'm like, cause for me, I feel like at least between me and him, I'm more of like I know how to make like a catchy song, and he knows how to make more of a lyrical song. Like his lyrics are like, okay, like it's a bunch of references. And then for me, the punchlines are always going to be like the best part.
So have you guys like the first song you guys made together was the most recent song that you have on your page? Or?
No, the first one we did is actually the next one that's going to come out. But this one, I just happened to record a snippet to it that's on my Instagram first. Cause, the other song, which is actually the first one, that one we hadn't recorded it yet when we finished the first one, which is the one that just dropped today. So the first one was actually that one, and that one. So that's when she said that I've been testing her with these beats. So that beat, I specifically gave it to her to hop on it because I couldn't think of how to flow on that.
Yeah.
Like that beat, I had it in my shit, like saved for like 6 months, bro. And I would listen to it on the way to the gym and I'll be like, bro, like the beat is hard, but for some reason it just sounds like it's supposed to be like some lyrical shit. So I told her, but then there was this one specific day I was coming back from the gym listening to the beat. And then, in the melody of the beat is the vocals of the beat producer, and it's a girl. And I was like, fuck, I remember it so I had told her we were gonna do a song together since I started doing music. This was like 5-6 years ago, bro. And then it just never happened cause I was like, bro, I don't be doing no singing shit. And I know she sings, so I was like, oh, I don't do that, so I don't know if I'll ever find the beat. And then that one came up and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just send it to her, I'm gonna see what she could do.
Yeah.
And then she sent me a voice memo, rapping to it, and I was like, oh shit, now I think I could write to it. So that's when it came up, and then that's when I started writing to it, and I was like, okay, like now I think we got one, bro. And then since then, I found a bunch of beats from the same producer, and then I think there's 5 songs that we got working on. 4 of them are from the same producer, and then one of them is a beat that she found.
Yeah.
And sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, I feel like writing wise, like he just kind of sent it to me and I was like, let me see what I can do. Like, it's kind of different, but yeah, it was a singing type of beat. So I just kind of did like a rapper singer flow. I channeled my inner SZA. And
that's so funny. We're literally just listening to it. Yeah, I no, for sure. You definitely flowed with the like, cause there was that singing portion. So I think, for sure.
And honestly, like, I like that, like, the switch off of like singing to rapping. Like, you could tell.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And then that's how literally all the beats have been like that, where it's like I can't think of nothing, so I'll send it to her, and I'll literally tell her, send me a voice memo so I can get an idea, bro. And then it'll just be like that. And then when she sends me a voice memo, and then I'll catch like a bar she says and be like, okay, I can write to that bar, and I'll just like write my part to that.
Yeah.
So you don't pick your beats first and then like start rap like.
No, I do. I pick my beats first, and if I like the beat, I'll be like, okay, like now let me work on this one. But if I listen to the beat and I just can't think of nothing for that day, whatever, cause sometimes I'll be days where it's like, I just can't write shit, bro. Like I got like writer's block or whatever. Literally, bro.
Has there ever been like a beat to where like you wanted to come up with something, but like you just couldn't?
That one, the next one that's coming out is that one. Literally that specific one, cause like I said, bro, that one I had it saved for like 6 months, bro. I just couldn't think of nothing to write on it, bro. And then like the first couple of lyrics I had was like, it was like some corny shit, and I was like, nah, I'm not recording to this one with that shit, bro.
Which is funny though, because when he sent it to me, I was like, oh, I like this beat. Like, I think I could do something to this beat, and it just flew easily. I mean, I think when I'm writing it, I don't really like to overthink it. I'm like, whatever comes, I'm gonna use it. Yeah.
Are you guys like always like in a certain area where you're writing? Like you guys have that one spot like where you just start, or it's just like anywhere? Like
anywhere.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm always on the toilet, bro. I'm always on the toilet, bro. I think 'cause that's where I'm just like by myself. So I'll be like, I'll be shitting, bro. And I'll either have my headphones in or I'll have like my speaker there, 'cause I'll be showering with music and shit, right? So like it'll be like right before my shower, I'll just be shitting, and I'll have the beat playing out loud in the house, and I'll just be thinking of shit right there, bro. That's literally I think all my songs, all the lyrics have came through there, bro. When literally when I'm on the toilet, bro.
That's funny. Do you guys think that like you need to like rhyme in order for a song to like really click, or how do you guys feel about rhyming?
I'm repeating words.
Not really. I think it just depends. It depends what your intention on the song is. Because for example, for me, I like making a lot of like catchy songs. So like it kind of has to, like the punchline has to rhyme in a way so that people remember it.
So you guys don't believe in like rap cap and shit like that?
Oh, 100%, bro. 1,000%, bro. Yeah, I know a couple people, bro.
Do you guys?
I be capping.
Oh yeah.
I'm like rapping and I'm like, I don't care about you the whole time. I'm like a lover girl. Like, please, I'm lying.
I think it just depends, bro. I think it depends what the intention is when you're rap capping. 'Cause there's people who rap cap just to like fill in the lyrics, just to like fill in the spots of the lyrics, and then there's people who rap cap to like try to make an image for themselves, and that's the one I don't like, because it's like you could get yourself in like a bunch of shit you don't want to get into.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I definitely feel that. But cause I feel like I've heard like rap capping is like, people should not do it. I've heard like different shit about it. That's why I want to get your guys' opinion. Cause it's crazy. Like a lot of like these big rappers, they just fucking straight up lie like about like a lot of shit, you know? And it does like, it shows like what type of person they are you know, like talking about it themselves in the song, and then it shows like who the fuck they really are. Yeah. They're not really that fucking person.
Yeah, exactly for that. Especially if you know them, because for example, I know a couple people who are part of a Sting team with Draco. Oh, he's an artist on there. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's an artist on there, and he actually did when he was younger, he was in the same confirmation class in church as my brother. So like they kind of know each other, bro. They low-key kind of know each other. And then he's one of those people where it's like, okay, like when I would see him around church and shit, I'd be like, oh, he's just like a little pretty boy, like a little folk boy, bro. He'll always have like a polo shirt on, comb over, everything, bro. And then I just seen him blow up out of nowhere. Now he's all like tatted up. He's like part of whatever hood he's from. And I was like, at first I low-key doubted it, but then I started seeing his interviews with the stories, and then other people that my brother knows that I also know that like confirmed this shit. His life that he's been talking about, and I'm like, okay, like it's true, yeah, like it's for real. So it's like certain people like that. It's like you gotta at least be living it. You get me? Yeah. Like you don't have to. For example, like me, bro. Like I don't be rapping about like shooting people and all that shit. Like yeah, I know people who violence. Like no gang violence, bro. Like yeah, we know people because we live where we live, and I grew up where I grew up. But it's like, I don't. At least for me, I really believe in that. I don't have to be from anywhere or do certain things to get my name up out the hood, basically.
So like with most of your lyrics, you're more like careful with what you kind of say, or it's just like you'll just like whatever.
I used to be when I couldn't think of shit, but now it's like now writing lyrics is easier, so it's kind of like easier for me to avoid it. Now back then I would have to purposely avoid it, because I'll be like, okay, like if I don't rap about this, then people are not gonna think that I'm really from here. Yeah, you get me? But it's like, I don't think now that I know how to write lyrics, and like I know what my type of style is, it's kind of easier to just not even think about that when I'm writing. So
yeah. And she's like the first person. You guys are. She's the first person that she's been on like for a feature, or how? Or
no, the first one is my brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first one is of course gonna be my brother. Okay. That's the first one I did a feature with. Oh, okay. And then she's the first female I've done it. She's the first female in our little circle of rappers. She's the only female right now. So, everybody else is just all guys, all homies.
Oh, okay. So do you have like a team, or how?
Technically it's a team, but my brother don't like calling it a team. His team is just like the inner circle of friends. You know what I mean? That we just all happen to make music. But to me, I see it as a team, because everybody in that circle makes music or has something to do with music. You know what I mean? So to me, I like looking at it as a team, because I like working with everybody. I have a song with everybody that's in the circle right now. So that's why I like seeing it as a team. Yeah.
Are you like trying to work with any upcoming artists right now or anything like that, or you're just kind of been? Bro,
right now I work with anybody, bro. Like since literally when I dropped the song that just dropped today, when I only had the snippet out, that shit got like 4K views on Instagram Reels.
Like organically,
organically. Like I didn't pay for no promo, no nothing.
That's fire.
And I got like 2 beat producers off of there that make beats for me now. I got 2 features on there that I'm working on right now. So right now I'm working with anybody, bro. As long as I feel like there's something there, I'll work with anybody. Cause obviously there's certain people where I'm just like, I'm sorry, bro, but I just like, it's either not for me or I just don't see anybody listening to that, bro. Like, not even on no cocky, like not even on no cocky shit, but I just feel like I've been doing music for a good enough while to understand what gets popping and what doesn't, you get me? So.
Yeah.
So, Andre and Jayden podcast gonna come on your guys' next song, or what?
Yes.
I'll put a feature on there. Okay,
now we're low-key like,
we'll put you in the outro.
Literally, we're like thinking about it like that, like, especially cause like for us too, like we could make it like a little vlog and like just kind of see what it's like, and like the rap.
Yeah, exactly.
We never really fucking did that shit, like just combining 2 different worlds, and like I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we could invite you to the studio, bro. I'll talk to my engineer, because he be doing a little vlogs when we be there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're trying to get into that vlog scene too. So
that's what's up.
I mean, everyone's welcome, right?
Yeah, everybody. Bro, I'm willing to work with everybody.
Yeah, me too. I'm not a hater. I'm very supportive. If you do music, I mean, I feel like as creatives, you gotta support one another. But there's some people that are just like, I'm better. You know, a lot of Nicki Minaj's in the industry. They just want to be the only one. But I think there's space for everyone. And if you think that there isn't, then there's something wrong. Like, you're probably insecure.
Because I don't like, especially how the music scene is here in LA, bro. It's like very hard to work with who you want, because there's a lot of like politicking that goes on. Bro. So it's like, at least for me, bro, I've always had the idea in my head that it's like, I'm gonna work with whoever I want. if you don't like me because I don't work with that person, then oh well, but it is what it is. But I don't got no beef with nobody. So
for sure.
I'm not gonna like say like, oh, like you don't fuck with me because I work with him, so I'm gonna just keep working with him. Like no, bro, like I like both artists. So it's like it is what it is. But if y'all got beef, that's on y'all.
Peace and love for everyone.
Yeah. How do you guys like deal with like or hate or anything like that? Or I don't know if I'm sure everyone gets hate.
They hate us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I think there's a lot of people that don't like me and Cinco. So I mean, it's I think the haters fuel me, to be honest. I'm like, hell yeah, like all publicity is good publicity to me.
Is it more, no, for sure. Is it more like because you've known those people, or just people just fucking?
Mostly, at least for me, bro, most of them have been people I've actually known.
Oh,
and then some of them have just been like random comments, or just like people just like scrolling on reels, and they'll just comment some bullshit, bro.
But it's like you're usually hiding behind like a black screen, so it's like, please, I don't care. Like chase your dreams. I don't know why you mad at me for.
Honestly, like we're fortunate. We don't really have a lot of haters. I'd say.
That's good.
I would say too, cause, and it's definitely like more different cause like, we have like our views are kind of up and then like the likes aren't really there, but there's not really like any comments. So I'll say, but we kind of started posting more recently on Reels, trying to like push our shit out. So I think that's been working in TikTok too.
Yeah. I mean, well, like, I don't know. To me, it's like, the one thing I can say, bro, is that the people that have been hating on it, they just call it corny, but it's like, well, at least they can't say I'm capping about whatever I rock with. You get me? So it's just like, to me, that's literally just hating because you're just calling it corny, but it's like, hey, everybody else is making it popping. So.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And another thing is like, why don't you give it a try? You know
exactly.
What I mean?
Exactly. It's like, bro, like you could probably make a banger and you're just over here hating. Like, we could work together and make a banger. Bro.
I think it's weird. Instead of competition, like you should think to collaborate with people. No, you know,
exactly.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like there's so much of that like hate, and it's just like come on, like, and also like it's so hard like for people to even like come out and put themselves out there to do anything of rapping, streaming, YouTube, any type of content, because it's like people are so scared of what people are gonna say, but it really just doesn't fucking matter. You just gotta you just have to have a line and just follow your path to.
I think that's why it took me a minute, to be honest. I was just like, I cared too much. But now I'm at a point where I'm like, girl, I don't give a fuck about you.
I definitely think for me, high school, like I cared like every fucking time what people were gonna fucking tell me, like like whether it just be like, oh, like I seen you on here, like you look dumb as fuck, you know, like just some dumb shit
weird,
you know, like. It kind of like always kind of got to me. And then I think after high school, like I just, you know, cause you're never going to see them again. So
Never.
Like, I just kind of like started flowing in and just.
Honestly, for me, it was like, I wasn't as nervous cause like, I wasn't really like that known as much as like he was. So I could understand why he was nervous, but like everything with like the film and stuff, it would be because, you know, of how he felt. Like, I didn't really care.
There were definitely just some days where I was like, damn, or sometimes moments where I wanted like just like be done with this shit and like, you know, like 'cause I feel like everyone kind of goes through that, you know, like you see like the viewership and you kind of see how everything is working out and it's like, damn, it's not in your favor and you kind of want to quit, but it's like, there's no point to like really quit. Like if you just, and there wasn't things that I was doing now where it's like, I could say like I have a reason to quit because now we're like being consistent with it and you know, pushing forward. So it's like, what am I gonna quit for? Like, you just got to keep going.
Yeah, literally, bro. Like that's what's been. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like recently, that's been happening to me a lot recently, where I'm just like I'll be in the shower, like right after I like smoke a little bit to go to sleep, and I'll be in the shower, and then it'll just hit me out of nowhere. I'll be like, bro, like, do I really think I'm gonna make it in this shit, bro? But it's weird because when I'm not high or when I'm sober and I'm in the studio, I'm like, bro, like this shit is hard, bro. like how the fuck is this not gonna blow up?
Yeah.
Have you ever like made a song high as fuck? Or you don't smoke at all, like when you
Nah, bro. I literally only just to go to see us.
I write when I'm high as well.
Oh yeah, you write when you're high.
Yeah. If I'm like sober and I'm not finding it, I'm like, I need a hit.
but singing, you won't like smoke and
I mean, recently I've been trying not to smoke as much. Obviously, got to protect the pipes. But I mean, I gotta smoke sometimes to get the lyrics. So.
I feel that for sure. And it's like, I feel like, cause some rappers too, like they be smoking in the stew and then they start like writing, they just start flowing.
Yeah, bro, that shit is crazy. Sometimes it is like a mental state you get in. Cause it has happened, like when I first started, I would do it like that. I would just be high, just like, and I'll listen to a beat, I'll be like, bro, like this beat is hard as fuck. I could write to this shit right now. But now that I think about more of like, I try to like structure my songs more of like, okay, like, this part of the song has to sound like this or have this certain feel to it so that it could sound like good. Now I kind of don't like be writing my shit higher or nothing like that. Most of the time it's over.
Who would you guys say is like your biggest like inspiration? Like I'm gonna try I don't know how you guys would say it, like someone like you can look up to. Like
I listened to a lot of like Mac Miller growing up. I loved Mac Miller.
No way,
and like Amy Winehouse, like more like singing people. So I love them. All my like inspirations are kind of dead. So, but I mean, yeah, that's why I feel like when I'm rapping, I kind of have that same flow as Mac, but it's like, come on, I listen to him like growing up all the time. So it just kind of flows like that way.
Yeah.
The reason Andre just looked at me right now is because I told him about Amy Winehouse. Yeah. And
what? You're hating on Amy Winehouse?
No, I'm not hating. I haven't listened.
You got to listen. My girl was like very lyrical. She started doing like, you know, things with rappers too. So, which I feel is funny because, when he told me, I was like, you want me to do stuff with you on your rap song? But it makes sense now.
Yeah. I think right now, bro, it's either in terms of like who inspires me to do this is probably for sure has to be my brother, bro. Cause he's crazy when it comes to music. At least in my eyes, yeah. And there's no way that it's not gonna, like, something's not gonna happen with this, at least for me, yeah. And then in terms of like, inspires me to like where I get like my style from, is for sure has to be either One Take J or Frosty the Snowman. Both of them, cause both of them just literally just all straight shit talking, bro. That's literally in my songs is that like, that's all I do, bro. Cause that's like, I feel like for me at least, it's just like, a lot of the shit that they be rapping about when they be shit talking, I'm like, all right then, bro, like we got the same thing going. We got the same thing.
No, I was gonna ask for you because you said your parents do that. You don't think that like there's a little bit where it's like, oh, like I kind of like I'm kind of like inspired from them. I don't think
100%. I mean, especially my dad. My dad's still singing to this day. So I'm like, you know, when you see someone chasing their dream like all their life, you want to start doing it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, he got pretty big in El Salvador, but I mean, one time he was supposed to open for Selena, but then I don't know what happened there. He kind of fumbled the bag, but, so I mean, yeah, I'm very inspired by my parents too. I see like a bunch of all the hard work that they put. He really loves music, and I think that's where I get it from. So
also, it's like I feel like me and Andre, we kind of like inspired each other. Like when we first came up with the idea, we were just like adding on to each other's like ideas, and it just kind of like at one point we're just like fuck it,
let's just do it.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Literally, we were on a call. I was literally in my bed, and we are just like, fuck it, let's do it. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do we have to lose? You know?
Yeah. Who cares?
And no one else was really fucking down, so we're like, you know, because I don't know. Like, I feel like for our group too, like our friend group, like we I don't know, they're more like shy.
They care
a lot about what people think.
Yeah.
It's not, you really shouldn't care.
Stop caring, y'all. It's not worth it.
Exactly. I feel like that's the weird thing about me, cause I'm like, bro, I'm not really a people person, bro. Like, I don't be going out. I don't be talking to new people like that. But it's like when it comes to like things I like doing, I'm all out, bro. I'm like a different person, bro.
That's literally, that's exactly how I see myself. Like, I feel like behind this podcast shit, like I'm more like to me or like closed. Yeah. Like, I feel like this is like my therapy in a way. Like, it's kind of like, just talk and just start flowing with people and just like,
exactly.
I don't know. It's weird. Like, I'm definitely more a shy person. So for me to really be out here is like, I don't know.
And it's like, you're like our first guest and it's still like flowing as it normally would.
Literally.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. I'm like, you guys seem like very natural.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we try. Definitely think at first, like, you can even ask G, like, it was so funny.
If you go back to like all the way in the beginning, we're like stuttering, we're pausing, long pauses.
It's just hella awkward. I think, definitely as time goes on, you get like obviously over that shit. But it's just kind of like finding those things to like talk about when it's just us two. Then I feel like when you have guests and that are doing stuff, then like, cause everyone each has their own story. So it's like just trying to find different people to, you know, come on and yeah.
I think that's why I feel more natural when it comes to this, to just talking to people in general, like in a closed space, because for me, like I've always been interested in people's stories exactly the same way. Cause every time somebody asks me, like, say, I'll like, bro, even when I'd be like going on a date, they'll be like, oh, like you don't talk a lot or whatever. And I'll be like, bro, cause I promise you I have nothing to talk about, bro. I don't be doing shit, bro. I work and go to the gym and that's it, bro. That's all I do. But I love hearing people's stories for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why, just everybody's story just interests me. Cause there's always what I've noticed is everybody has at least one like crazy thing that's happened to them, and it's like always like very unexpected, but that makes me want to know more about them, because that's what happened to me before. Like it's happened to me before where I'll be in class, so like for example, like in senior year, I was repeating 11th grade. So I was in there with a bunch of like new juniors. And I was like one of like the only like 4 like seniors in there.
Bro, which class?
Sorella.
Oh my God.
Sorella.
I cheated that test. Sorry, Miss
For
Sorella.
science, bro. And
Science.
I was in there and then I was like, bro, I already don't want to be in here with these little kids, bro. And then there was this one girl that she was just like, always be trying to talk to me for whatever reason. And then I just wouldn't be talking. And then she'll be like, oh, there was this one day where she was like, oh, like, I don't know what it is about you, but there's something about you and I'm gonna figure it out, bro. And then that's what made me want to start talking to people, like, in terms of like about their stories. So I'm like, oh, like, there is something about people that I like hearing about, you know?
Yeah.
And honestly, it's like you don't know you have a story until some people start asking, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is with me too. So like right now I keep saying that I don't have shit, but like once people start asking me and I start telling them my stories, then a lot of them can't believe like, oh, like you went through that shit or like you seen shit like that.
Even at the start, you already were telling us about like where you came from and, you know, your inspiration and all that.
Yeah, exactly. So. And to me, that never crosses my mind of like, oh, that matters. Because everybody I know is from where I'm from. So.
Have you had any like weird encounters with people, like anything like rapping wise or anything like?
Yeah, like, there's a couple people where they're like, how could I say, like, they told me to like, oh, like, let's work. And then they're trying to make me pay for like the shit, like the licenses and all that shit.
What the fuck?
Or like, they try to like tell me like, oh, oh, let's work. And then be like, oh, like you, like, let me know when you find the beat. And I'm like, bro, you told me to hop on with you, bro. Like, you gotta, like, you should have the beat ready already.
So you just you just.
Yeah, I just stopped like talking, like texting back with them. So I'm like, bro, like, you're not even consistent. To me, that's like, you're not consistent with music. You're not even willing, like, you're not even ready to make a song. Like, you don't got at least a beat ready. Like,
like for us, it's like, it's not as like, bad. It's like we'll just have like somebody who will text us and be like, oh, like let me get on, and then we'll plan like 3 different days, and then it'll just like
they flake.
Yeah, they flake, and then it's just a repeat. So,
and then what about you? Like any of that?
I mean, I think as a girl, I've been seeing a lot of. I mean, because I said I've always been very supportive to everyone. Yeah. So I've followed a bunch of artists long before I ever said I wanted to do music. But that doesn't take away that I still have always wanted to do music. So now that I'm doing music, I've been noticing like a lot of weird, shady comments like, like it's only people want to do music because I'm doing music. Or I'm like, girl, is this towards me? Like it's a very subtle shade, but, or people that have unfollowed me and followed him because we started posting that we're going to do music and they do music too. So it's like, that's what? Crazy. Like, what's going on? Like, I thought,
and it's like, bro, like,
you told me to repost your song and now you're being weird. Like,
and a lot of them, I don't even know, bro. Like, I've never met you or you just follow me and you wanted to work and now it's like, now what? Like now you don't want to work no more because I'm posting music. Like,
and it's like she had said where like, you know, you should be like collaborating.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm like, bro, like,
you never know what can like happen when you get with someone else.
Bro, like, for example, like that person I said that, oh, I decided not to work with him no more because of what he did. Cause I felt like he wasn't prepared. But the same way there was another guy that I'm working with right now he was actually prepared. He already had his verse ready. He already had his verse recorded and I just recorded my part to it and that's it. And now me and him, we're literally like friends, bro. Like he was just he'd be telling me about his daughter and everything, bro. And I've never met him in person, bro. That's literally just through Instagram. Yeah. And he's older than me and everything, bro. Now we're friends on Instagram. Like literally, it feels like I've known him for a bit already, but I've never met him in person, bro.
That's why it's so cool to collab with these different people because you just never know. Like there's like real ass people out there who you can really meet and fuck with and do.
Yeah, exactly. And like this guy that I'm gonna hopefully soon release the song with. He's been telling me literally, he tells me about his life. He's been putting me on game with people he's worked with that help him get his music out and everything, bro. And this is no hate, bro. Like, he's never been hate from him, nothing, bro.
Yeah. And you get like different perspectives from different people as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And they could like tips and stuff.
Yeah, know? Exactly. Like the people hating and all that, I've always seen that since the beginning, right? That's not new.
My whole life.
But yeah, literally, bro. But it's new to see somebody that actually wants to help you. Especially when it comes to doing like content. Even if it's like, fucking on TikTok or fucking music, whatever, bro. Cause like, I feel like I've always been that way where everybody in my group that does music right now, I've always wanted to help them. So I've always given them, I feel like I've always tried to give them tips on like, oh, like, you should promote it here, promote it there.
Yeah.
And then now that I found somebody that does the same for me, that makes me feel like, okay, like I'm doing the right thing. And there are still like people who are willing to like, to fuck with me.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure.
I think like in the beginning when I saw that he was going back in 2020 to the studio, I was like, let me ask Angel. And I would text you. Remember, I'd be like, which studio do you go to? I want to go. So and he's always been nice. That's so I'm blessed and grateful that like somebody wanted to put me on. You know what I mean? And you have to appreciate people that are kind to you.
Especially like it's so like crazy to think like me and Andre had come up with the idea and then here we are in like his uncle's, you know, it's like,
and that also goes to like knowing your connections and people around you, and networking too is such a big thing, you know, like I think that's what we kind of need to do more of, and go to like these, whether it be like little like different events or whatever. I feel like we haven't gone, but definitely knowing the people, like if we hadn't known, you know, Jayden, like this wouldn't even have came to life. So it's just, and it's like, it sucks because he's my uncle, like, you know, obviously, and it's like, this has been here for the longest. So it's
and it's been like, we didn't even come here after like almost a year of doing it, like 9 months of doing this. We barely started going here, and it's helped us a lot, especially with like our clips and stuff, like motivation wise, it's been helping us a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
And also another thing, like you're saying, like collaboration and stuff like that. I feel like people around like our age, they're not really doing like podcasts and stuff like that. They're doing more like what you guys are doing, like rapping.
Yeah.
So for us, it's kind of like, it's hard to get people who do the same thing as us and like to collaborate with.
No, definitely, for sure. I agree with that. And it's crazy. Like we were supposed to have like our biggest one which was going to be with like an OnlyFans girl.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, literally in high school, like this girl had done OnlyFans.
Yeah, and she had like, we don't gotta get into it though. But like we were talking for a bit, and then I was like, at one point I was like realistically, I don't want to talk to no OnlyFans girl. So it had shifted to like, oh, let's just get her on the pod. You know, that would have been,
that was funny. She was feeling on him. That's so funny.
Hey, that's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that might be a little fumble.
You were gonna get on
No. I got a girl though.
Okay, respect to the girl. Respect to the girl.
Yeah. But it's so crazy. Like that pod was gonna do. I feel like that pod.
That was like everybody crazy for sure.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was hyped about it.
I know. Like
told
everyone is cool. And it's like who do you know? It's like in high school. That's fucking.
That does only.
That's crazy.
So,
like, how did she? What? She was 18. Like the app has guidelines.
Literally, like that shit was so crazy. But I mean, shit happens for a reason, you know.
Yeah. Divine timing, all of that.
Away or some shit. But we're here now, so
it's like we might try again, but
no, that's crazy to me though. No, for sure. What's I gonna say? But yeah, definitely about the networking part. Like, it is important to go to these different events and, you know, start communicating and going through with different people, because we've only had family and friends. We haven't even been anywhere from the rap game to like streamer gamer, like just people that do all these other stuff, which we are yet to, you know, start doing.
Well,
we need to.
We have met like bigger people who we've talked to. Like we met, they've interviewed us and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, like, we talk about this a lot, but it's like we have a feeling towards like we're pretty small. And then like when we tell them like, oh yeah, we've been doing this for a year, we kind of like overhype it. Yeah. And they'll check our stuff and be like, oh, like it's not worth it to even get them on, like to collab with them.
Yeah, so for sure. Like but we were literally like, we were just at Victoria Garden, like all the way, cause we live in IE, so we were just over there, and this guy had came up to us and he has a big old following, like 100K and,
verified, everything.
Literally all that. And he seemed so interested in like collabing. Yeah, let's do something around here. And then I feel like once they check that page, it's like, it's not really like worth it, which, you know, kind of makes sense. Like if they're not really getting,
it's not like worth their time.
Yeah. Like getting anything out of it, they're not really gonna like do shit with you. It's just, you know, that's sad to say, but
it just, I feel like that's where people be fucking up though, because a lot of the best talent is like the undiscovered ones, because they just haven't gotten a chance, you know?
Exactly. I think you have to take as many opportunities. Like I'll say yes to anything, you know what I mean? Get my name, get my foot in the door. Like,
bro, I feel like I work, like I said, bro, I work with anybody as long as I feel like you're prepared, because I'm gonna come in prepared every time. So.
And I also feel like vibes matter. Like if I feel like you're on some weird shit, I'm not gonna do it. But if we are able to work together, if we match well together, then I'm down.
Yeah, even like this, I was I know I was we were a bit nervous.
Yeah,
like,
really?
Like, some rappers are about to get on.
Please, we're like soft rappers.
No, but it's crazy because it's like, oh shit, it's serious. Like, what the fuck, you know? Like, we're having fucking rappers on,
and we're like, we don't even know them, so it's like, we don't know how they are. They could be like.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go on this podcast. And my boyfriend was like, what? I was like, yeah, like, I'm going to try it out. I don't know them. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's just doing something new.
Different.
But, yeah, exactly different. But how was it like growing up for you guys, if you don't mind me asking?
So I'll say this, bro. I didn't know how crazy it was where I lived until like 8th grade because 8th grade is when this one thing started going around where it was the 100 days, 100 nights.
Oh.
It was like between all like the hoods over there where I live.
True.
So they were all literally just going crazy, just like whoever like catching their ops and then just shooting them, bro.
Shit,
and I seen like 3 of them like right in front of my face, bro. Like 3 of them just back to back, bro. And one of them actually happened to some lady that was in the church group that our parents are in. I'm not gonna say her name, but I'll say it after. But and her car had got shot up. Her car had got shot up, and her kids were still in the back seat.
What the fuck?
And one of the bullets went through the corner of the window where the youngest one was. So that shit like almost killed her. And she was
crazy.
at the time she was living like 2-3 houses down from us, bro. And then she called my mom immediately after, like, oh, like just crying on the phone. And my mom had just heard it because she was home, bro. So all that shit. And then I didn't realize how crazy it was until that happened, because before that I was just like, oh, well, I know I'm not rich, but I don't know. I know I'm not poor either. You get me? Like, I know I'm not that poor and shit. And then until that shit happened, that's when I started realizing like, oh shit, like this shit, like it's like, it is as crazy as people say it is. Yeah. And then like certain things like, bro, I've been robbed. I've had a gun pointed to my chest, everything, bro. The whole thing, bro. I've seen it, like all the shit that goes on Fig, like that's where I'm at right now. So you get me? Like that, I live right there. So I've seen some shit happen. So
that's crazy as fuck.
And it's weird though, because like even through all that, I've always feel like my biggest struggle has always been still myself, because I still feel like I could ignore all that. Like I've been able to ignore all that, like joining a gang, even though I know people from everywhere. But I feel like I've still been able to ignore all that, because I feel like it's still my choice to where my life goes, you know? And even though I get it, like some people are born into it, but even then I still feel like they have a choice for some reason.
Everyone has
for some reason, I still feel like they have a choice, even the people who are born into shit like that.
And honestly, like respect to you, cause like, even like people who have been through a lot less than you have are like, they're way more like mean and serious.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's like for no reason, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then another thing is like I've named a couple things that I've been through, but it's like I know people from the same area who have been through way crazier shit than me. You know what I mean? So that's why to me, it's like, I don't feel like I've gone through too much crazy shit. I feel like I've seen more crazy shit and known about more crazy shit because I know people who went through it compared to actually been through it, because I've been able to like stay away from it for the most part, you know? Like I know people, like I got a homie right now who's in the group right now. He's about to turn himself back into prison for something that happened with him. And I know people from hoods that don't like each other, but they're cool with us because it's like, well, we're not in that, you know? We just know you from school, like growing up and shit, you know? But it's like, it's crazy how small but big the world is at the same time. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy how you'll know how somebody you'll meet will know somebody you've known from like elementary and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy, crazy shit like that, bro.
How was it like pushing through those experiences? Like obviously you still feel it now and like stuff like that, but like to be like still going and pushing to the things that you're doing now. Like you say you work and you rap, so like is it like, I don't know, like how is that?
It's still, I don't know, bro. Like for example, because like I'll say this, bro, like, for example, like school, I feel like has never been for me.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've always just resorted to things I feel like I'm good at and I feel like I can do something with. So that's kind of why I've just been sticking to what I've been doing, because I feel like I can do something with this.
No, for sure.
Cause I just feel like I just rather stick to my passion because it makes me feel good and I feel like I can do something with it rather than just keep working a job forever and I know I'm not going to be happy, you know? So it's kind of like, it feels, like, sometimes it feels like it's not worth it. Like I said, like I'll go through times even now where I'm just like, do I really think I'm gonna make it or like do something in this? But then once I go back to like looking back at the work that I've done for everything, then I'm just like, okay, I think I can. Maybe it's just a matter of time. Maybe I haven't promoted it the right way. I haven't got the right connections, whatever, but I still feel like something's gonna happen, you know?
And then what about for you, like growing up and?
I mean, me growing up, I thankfully my parents, they're very like goody two shoes people. And I mean, I'm Salvadorian, so they don't play that gang shit at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to stay away from it too. It's never really appealed to me. I've never really liked the cholos, and never really liked the bad guys. I mean, nothing really good, I think, will come from that. At least for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, the first day I moved in to South Central, somebody got shot up at the stop sign. I was like 6, and I was like, oh shit, this is not mid city. So it was an adjustment, definitely, especially like switching schools. I had to encounter a lot more like bullies on this side. I didn't really have to deal with that in mid city, so it was just like a big shift. I think I've always just had a lot of like bullies and a lot of people that just kept hating on me and picking on me, and maybe that's why like growing up I was very like I don't know, like agitada, you know, just didn't really want to do anything. But now I'm kind of growing up and I'm like, you know what, fuck that, fuck them. Like let me just do what I love, because like Cinco says, it's better to do something that you love than to do something that you don't really like and then end up failing at that too. Yeah.
And then it's also, and then for me, it's also not as hard anymore because I'm already like, I keep to myself to begin with. So it's like, it's hard. It's not that hard for me to not pay attention to everybody else, you know? Everybody else does their, they just be doing their thing. I'm just like, well, I'm just doing me, you know? So.
Yeah. I'm very big on like, just be yourself, stay in your own lane, and good things will come.
You think for you, like, you more like matured, like past all that like stuff, like bullies and like kind of like just.
Oh my God, 100%.
Like,
I literally had to like go to therapy, like physically, like, you know, I mean, mental illness is real, and that's one thing that I like.
That's literally what we push that out.
Yeah.
So important.
Especially like in men, I feel like men kind of downplay that, and it's really important. Like, seek therapy, seek help. If you feel some type of way, like, talk to your friends about it. Do things that you love, because you can lose yourself. And I think that growing up, dealing with bullies and dealing with like a bunch of haters and shit like that, I kind of did lose my sense of myself. And now I'm kind of healing. I'm going back to the things that I love. And I mean, you know, going back to my kid self, which is what anyone would hope for.
Yeah.
It's important to like know the problem and then talk to someone about it instead of keeping that shit all balled in and stuff like that. And yeah, definitely like you said, losing yourself, because you know, like you don't want to be that, you know, you don't want anything bad to happen.
And it's like, it's good to have friends like that. Like I know, like with Andre, I could just tell him anything, and you know, we'll solve each other's problems all the time. So, and we also like. We do push like positivity, like, you know, like a good mindset, all of that. So it's good to hear.
I feel like I had a lot of friends that back then that were not really good friends. You know, I was around a lot of bad people for me. And now I have like the most positive friends. I love my little group of friends, even if it's not a lot. I mean, it's quality over quantity. So that's how I feel now about it, and I'm just grateful for everything that I have, for sure.
It's so good to have like good people in your circle. Like, it's literally random days. Like, we'll just like, you know, we'll text each other like, what's up? Like, how'd you do? Like, what are you doing today? Like, just checking up on each other. You know, making the other person feel like there's a space for them to kind of be around you and just feel good about yourself.
Exactly.
Because no one should struggle alone. Like, that's not like, that's not something that should happen to anyone. You know, because it's real out here, and life can bring you down in so many different ways and make you not want to continue on with life. So it's definitely important to
especially nowadays, like even people our age will like, you know, end their lives, and it's obviously like it's a sad thing. Like
I was around like people at church that like did commit suicide and things like that, and it's like, you were 12, you know, you're my age, and it's kind of crazy. I mean, it puts things in perspective to definitely like try to take care of yourself as much as you can.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Especially with like people even the people we went in high school, like there's been a couple of people from our high school that have passed away, bro. Like literally, and like some of them I've talked to before, and I like the very first one happened right after COVID, bro. From what I heard, he overdosed or whatever the same day his kid was born. Holy. And I remember going to like the candle lighting, and I remember just seeing everybody there, and I was just like, bro, like, I remember him, bro. Like, he doesn't like, it's weird how like. Cause at least in our school and in his grade, he was like the most like, literally probably the most popular and most liked in his grade, bro. So it's like, it's weird seeing him do that, cause you would have never guessed that he was like maybe going through something, you know?
And it's crazy, like I always say, like the funniest guy in the room is probably the one that's most,
exactly.
I see that too.
It's just so funny. You never know what's going on inside someone's life until, you know, you start talking to them and really understanding it.
Yeah, exactly. And then that was the first time I seen that like quote, like come to life, bro. Cause I was just like, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro. that's like the last person I would have like thought.
You would have thought.
Yeah.
And for me, like I like to spread that out too, because that's like the career path I'm trying to take is like therapy and just helping out with definitely people that they shouldn't be hiding. Definitely more in the young teens and like young ages, but obviously older people, they go through that stuff, 20s, 30s, 40s, like literally any age. So it's always just good to talk to someone, and that's kind of something I found myself wanting to do for future. And if that doesn't work out, then the podcast
the podcast is going to take off.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's literally like we said, it's crazy how far we've come. And this is like, I feel like this is a way I can also connect and talk to people like in different ways. Like this is like, a therapy for me, like I said. So.
Like if I saw you walking, like if you're in my class, I would not talk to you. I would not want to talk to you at all. You know what I mean? Like I would not want to talk to anybody, but just being on this pod, like, I don't know what it is. Like maybe it's just like the atmosphere, like being with Andre. I feel like, whatever we say, it'll just start flowing and, Yeah,
that's usually what it is, bro, because, I feel like, bro, like a lot of people, like when I go to like a new job, bro, I'll get people telling me like, oh, like, I didn't want to talk to you because you always look mad and shit. I was just like, bro, that's just my face, bro. That's just my face, bro. Like, and a lot of times it's because like me and my dad like look exactly the same. So like my dad gets the same thing, bro. So I'm just like, bro, like to me it's just my face, bro. Like I feel like I don't take the initiative to meet new people. I'm pretty reserved, but once I do meet new people, I feel like I'm pretty open.
Yeah,
I'm pretty open to it.
How do your guys' like family feel about like rapping and like all the stuff you guys kind of do? I know you had said about your family, your parents, and so I assume that they would have supported it and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, my dad's like excited because he's always wanted me to do it. So he's like, what? He's like, when my mom's like, but it's like rapping. It's like I don't know what she's doing. And then my dad's like, I don't care. Like as long as she's doing music, like this is good. And I'll go up to him like, do you think this sounds nice? He's like, oh yeah. He's like, I like that.
Honestly, with parents, it'll be like that. Like I know my parents, they wanted me to be like, go into like forensics and all that. And I'm like, no, like I want to start doing film. And then my mom's all like, oh, will it make money though? You know what I mean? Like sometimes that doesn't matter. Like it's what I want to do. So
I think like I when I first got accepted to college, I got accepted to San Jose State for like jazz studies. And my mom was like, what the hell are you going to make music from jazz studies as a major? And I was like, girl, it's music. Like, leave me alone. Like, but I mean, all parents are like that, right? They want you to have the easy route, but it's like, mom, let me do what I want.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, but look at you guys. You guys already have a song on Spotify.
I know.
Getting paid from it and everything. We just need to run the views up now.
Yeah,
and it's very catchy. We listened to it like 3 times.
Literally in the car.
Really?
Appreciate that.
That's funny.
Yeah, I feel like now my mom. Especially my mom. My dad's always been like, oh, like he fucks for anything we do. Like if I did soccer, boxing, music, whatever, he always fucked with it. Yeah. My mom's always been the same thing where it's just like, oh, like, is it gonna make music? Is it gonna make money?
Yeah.
And then now that I recently told her that, oh, like every song I put out now that I'm gonna be getting paid from it. So like, I'll be telling her to send it to my people in Mexico. Like, hey, like I know they're not gonna understand it, bro, but just get it known out there. You know what I mean? Just get it known out there.
My family in El Salvador, they're so cute. They're like, send it to me. Like, I want to hear it. They're like, I don't know what you're saying, but I like it.
Literally, bro. Yeah, like my mom still probably doesn't understand it. Like, especially in the beginning, she was just like, oh, like, but like, what are you gonna be talking about? Yeah. It's like, bro, that don't matter, bro. It's gonna be catchy, bro.
Right.
It's gonna be catchy.
Like, that's the same way with us. Like, my parents will be like, oh, like, or my family will be like, what are you guys even talking about? And I'm like, oh. Or everybody, like, literally everybody just asks, oh, what are you guys talking about? Oh, just anything.
Like, everything.
But yeah, my mom still be asking me when I do music. Even now, bro, she still be asking me like, oh, like, what do you be talking about? Just like, hey, just don't learn, I'll be like, well, just don't learn English all the way and you'll be good. Yeah. Just enjoy the beat or something.
And how was that like for you? Like, I don't know, like just having your mom not like support you all the way. Does that like have an effect on how you kind of do it? Cause
bro, at a certain time it did, bro. At a certain time it was just like, she would be like, no, yeah, like I believe you can do it. But it's just, they say it in a way where it's just like, it feels like maybe they do mean it, but the way they say it to me, it felt just like she didn't really believe in it.
Yeah.
And that for a while fucked me up because I was just like, damn, bro, like where you get me? Like, I don't got support from nobody. It's just me and my brother, and both of us are trying to show you something we're trying to do that people actually fuck with. And I'm showing you the numbers, but just like to them, it's just like, well, you haven't made money from it. You get me? So just like, now that these recent ones that we put out are, like, we do get paid from them now she's like, oh, okay, like send it to me. I'm gonna send it to people.
That's cool that you have that support, like from your brother. Like, you guys do the same thing, so you guys can, uplift each other and stuff like that. Do you ever like tell him like, oh, like I don't I feel like we're not going to go anywhere with this, or like you guys have good communication in that like sense, or you're kind of more like that's
no, but I've never told him that. I've always kept that thought to myself because he's always been of the idea that he's going to make it. So I don't want to ever bring that like, idea to his head. I want to be the one to hold on to the idea because I usually come up with the solutions for that when I feel like that. I usually always think of like another way to like promote it or whatever. You get me? So like I'll think of like, oh, like let's go record a video of a snippet to the song or whatever, or like let's do a promo video or whatever the fuck to get views on it. And it's worked, bro. Like some like the one of the first ones he dropped when we started doing music again, it got like 8,000 views organically on Instagram Reels too.
Yeah.
And it was just off of an idea of just like, oh, like let's shoot the video a different way or whatever the fuck. So I never want to put that idea in his head because I know I could think of something to help boost his idea of that something's gonna happen, you know.
And I know like it's lucky for me that like that Andre's family and like especially like his girl too is so supportive like of it. Cause I had even like there was a point in where like I would start recording my own kind of stuff and I'm like, oh, no one's gonna watch this, but then, you know, Andre ended up, you know, watching it and then it showed me like, oh yeah, you know, these people really care. So
definitely big shout out to my girl. She watches like all my shit, she watches everything. So that's been like a thing for me. Like she's giving me like honest advice, and you know she's just really been there. So it's cool. You know, definitely my parents too. I think my dad's not really too much into it, but my mom's like very like she started watching them and she'll tell me, you know, little stuff and like
start making funny comments.
But I mean, you know, that's just my mom, and so I'm always gonna take her word, you know, and always listen to it. And sometimes that shit does get to me like, oh shit, like cause she, you know, obviously parents they want you to go have a set path and go to college. Yeah. Like, that's not always what, you know, everyone wants to do. And then this generation, like it's like you could make money off doing
anything, bro.
So it's just,
and especially like I know my family has not watched it, so it's like obviously that sucks, but like I was saying, like, you know, knowing that Andre's family has and like
you have support somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No matter what, just we'll have that support.
Yeah, and it's weird because at least with this, like my mom's always been supportive of like everything else, but for some reason this music thing, like it's like she's always been like iffy about it. Cause like I've brought up the idea of like, oh, I want to start doing clothing and shit like that too. And she was like, well, yeah, like just go make it and I'll give it to people and I'll like sell it to people for you or whatever. But I don't know what it is about this music shit that she just like feels like maybe not, maybe, or I don't know.
Yeah. Do you feel like rapping is more like dangerous, like space? In a way?
Do think that's what she thinks. I do think that's what my mom thinks. It feels that way. It feels that way. And I get it. Cause it's like, well, that's the music that's here and shit happens from there. But it's like I said earlier, it's like I feel like I stay away from it for the most part because I do be talking my shit a little bit. Cause it's like, you know, in a way it's also who I am. You get me? So I try to include it in there a little bit, but like I said, I don't be rapping about like killing people and shit like that. Like, I'm not trying to put that out there because like I said, I don't feel like I need to.
No, of course.
But it's like, I don't know how to prove that to my mom because it's like, I'm not rapping about that, but I'm rapping about other shit. I'm rapping about like bitches and shit. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to hear that. Right? Like you don't want to hear that either. So.
And it's like you guys were saying, it's more like softer than like something like rap or,
I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not exactly LA rap all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I don't want to show my mom because I'm like out here talking about sex stuff, so I'm just don't say that part.
Well, I'm over here talking about females and shit. I'm just like,
just skip that part.
That's so funny. Like literally on our pause, like we could say the most funniest, dumbest shit too, and I'm like, fuck, do I really want my mom to be watching this shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, at the same time, you never know who, like, even like we would like talk shit and then like they would text me like 2 days later talking about it. I'm like, oh shit, you really never know.
You never, it's so crazy. You never know who's watching. Like I used to genuinely think that like nobody like would watch this shit. And like, fuck, people would generally like watch this shit and it's just like, what the fuck, you know? Like,
you just never know.
You really just never know, you know? And I definitely feel like with podcasting, it's hard because it's like us speaking for a whole hour and trying to find that audience to like really like listen to your shit for an hour.
Especially
crazy.
Like this generation has no attention
span.
Exactly.
So it's so hard in that sense. But I think if we just kind of keep pushing.
Yeah, and if like they give it a try, like I mean, how are you guys feeling right now? Like about this whole
I mean,
Bro, I actually like it, bro. It's exactly, I feel exactly how I thought I was gonna feel doing this, bro. Like, I like it, bro. And I've always had the idea of like I wanted to do this with somebody, but I was just like, well, I don't know, nobody. And then, the clip just came, I think he had posted, or somebody had posted, the video of you guys promoting the event that happened. And then I was like, I know who that is. And then I clicked on the account and I was like, they got a podcast. I was like, fuck you, bro. I'm down for this shit, bro. I was like, I've always wanted to do it. So now that I'm here, it feels exactly how I thought it was going to feel.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. What's it called? Going back to the rap game and it, being like dangerous and stuff like that. It's crazy because like even like people get attacked and like just like non-affiliates and shit like that.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it's just so fucking crazy. Like I just had I know like this reseller who just, I don't know, you know Drex the joint?
Oh yeah. I bought from him from Grasser. I'll be going to the shop.
Oh, you know Grasser?
Yeah, I'll be going to the shop.
That's crazy. Yeah, cause I like way back then I used to sell shoes and me and him like we knew each other and that's so fucking funny. But it's crazy. He literally got like fucking jumped. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I just seen that and it was over. Supposedly it was over the other vlog he did with the guys that he doesn't get along with.
Oh, I didn't even know.
So the other two guys in the clip that he does that Drex doesn't get along with, one of them is the one I was talking about earlier that I know from back then.
That's crazy as fuck. Crazy.
So supposedly it's because of that clip. I don't know if it's true, but everybody's been saying it's because those two were talking shit about Drex in that vlog. So Drex, he seen him and he was like, hey, like what's up with that? Like you let that shit get out.
What the fuck?
But it's like, at the same time, it's like how Grass said, bro. He's like, bro, like I'm not affiliated with nobody. Bro. I just be selling to everybody. You get me? I just be selling to rappers and shit. Like,
I know he put on the story, I got beef with none or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So
like, I know he's so fucking chill. Like, I don't understand. Like,
yeah,
and then
like,
I don't know if
he put me in one of his vlogs when I went to go buy it.
That's funny as fuck. I don't know if you've seen G Money. He had posted some shit and I forgot who else, but he was like, we don't do shit with I don't know why you're doing stuff to non-affiliates.
Yeah, he was like, he said something about that you don't get cool points for being on non-affiliates and shit like that.
And I don't know how many people, you know how many people he got jumped by?
I don't know if you've seen the video.
Nah,
seen the video, bro. The video's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. The video was like five people around there. It was like 5 people.
That's so crazy.
And I low-key felt bad when I seen it because I was just like, I seen the picture he posted where he just had like the bruise right here. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And then I seen the video and I was like, bro, that shit low-key made me feel bad inside, bro. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Bro.
Literally, that's so fucking crazy. He's fucking 18, bro. Like,
exactly, bro. Just like, bro, like, I don't know, bro. It's just, to me, he just like got butthurt over that shit. For no
and it's, bro, he's selling fucking clothes, bro. Like,
and it's like, I get it. Like, I get it. Like, he let your ops talk shit on there. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, bro, well, you didn't talk shit on there. Like, bro, like, you weren't going to say nothing back when you were on there. Like, if you really wanted to, if you really feel that way about them, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why it's so scary. Like, not just people in the rap game, but like anybody can just, you know, like it's crazy. Like with the connections of people who you meet and stuff like that, like anybody could just really do that shit to you. And that's what's so scary about, you know, in any type of world of content.
Especially because like on this podcast, we do talk about like personal stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like,
you just never know who's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to start like, you know, like, start hating on us, they could just use something that we talk about like against us, and it's like it's scary to think about, honestly.
Yeah,
but I
just feel like it also depends if you care or not. Because at least for me recently, I'm like, bro, hey, whatever I say, bro, I said it, bro. Whatever I say, it, bro. At this point, I said it, bro. I'm a grown ass man, bro.
Yeah. I was definitely just letting that get to you and stuff, but obviously, you know,
honestly, it's like when we talk about things, it's just because like we're flowing, so we don't really like think that hard about what we say. We just
exactly.
We just go and go. So
literally, it's just like all straight fucking raw fucking footage. Like you know, like we don't edit really shit out. You know, unless like some crazy ass shit.
Yeah, like I'm keeping it real.
Yeah, like exactly. Like just it's straight raw. Like there's gonna be awkward ass moments. There's gonna be quiet. You know, that's just what it comes with. It'll be like how every podcast
overlapping and like, you know. But honestly, like, I mean, you guys see how it is. We're flowing, and honestly, like some people that get on there, like you had said, like people get on, they're nervous, but like 5 minutes in or less, it'll just like.
I think or at least for me, like I think once they see the comfort of how we are, then they're like, okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
I was kind of walking up and I was like, oh my god, I don't know who these people are. But then I'm like, oh, actually, you know what? They seem cool. I'm like,
he was telling me that you were nervous or whatever.
Yeah, because at first I was like, maybe you go and promote it. Like I don't know if I should go. And he's like, dude, just do it. I'm like, you're right. I was watching a lot of like interviews and stuff, and I was like, you know what? It looks fun. Let me go and do it.
And it's good promo, you know, promoting and helping each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the biggest following, but you know. trying to
Nah,
work
it's gonna
together.
get there.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to
But
manifest.
you gotta start somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
I don't got that many shit either no more.
Me neither.
I lost my account where I had like 2K on there, but now I'm back to 200, and I be getting more views on my reels now than when I had a 2K on my profile.
I think you don't need to have like 10K
Yeah.
people to know that you influence. You know what I mean? It's just.
And even us, we have like 90 followers, and we still get like 2K views.
Yeah,
so
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like that should still be going up. I don't think
For some reason, like people like to view your shit, but not
fucking
put that you're like. They don't want to show that they're a fan. And it's like, bro, just follow me.
Yeah, bro. Like right now, bro, I got a bunch of like little fans. Like some of them, I got some girl right now that's in high school, and she found me on TikTok. She found the reel to the song that just dropped on TikTok when it was just a snippet. And then now she's been hitting me up like, oh, like let me do like a artwork for like your clothing brand whenever you want to start it and shit, bro. And it's like, bro, like I don't even know this little girl, bro. And she's just over here supporting this shit, bro. And she reposted my shit twice today already, bro. Like as soon as it came out, bro.
Strangers will always be like, will be better at supporting you than like, your own friends.
exactly,
and,
bro.
yeah.
These strangers that be on that. That's funny.
Shout out to the strangers that support.
No, I was gonna say though, I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, it's definitely a whole different scene, you know, talking to rappers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we're here and how shit came out, and obviously I'm glad for having, you know, both of you guys on.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us.
A good story to us, and you know, I think we'll have you back on. Not gonna lie,
Hey.
yeah. If you guys want to just plug your shit real quick.
Yeah, bro. King Singo on Instagram, King Singo on everywhere, Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, all that, bro.
You can find me at La Única Gems on everything. Stream day and night, out today. EP coming soon. He is her. And we got like 5 songs on there, like we were saying. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully by next month, I hope.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. That's the plan. That's the plan. The plan is within a month, drop the whole little EP that we got right now. The next one is going to be, Tear Me Apart. That one should be dropping in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Definitely go check their shit out. Go bump their shit.
And we'll have it all in the description of this video.
So, man, shout out to everybody else that's in the group that's making music right now. They also make bangers. My brother, MLB Lotto, my homie, Trap, and my homie, Money Team Axel. And then, our engineer, Carlos on Instagram.
We love you, Carlos.
Renee on, Instagram.
Yeah, shout out them, and we appreciate you guys for
Thank you
for
so
tuning
much
in
for inviting us.
for joining.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Would you give any advice to somebody who wants to get on? Like,
Just do it. You're overthinking
just do it, bro. Literally, just like I feel like it's easier. At least for me, it was easier to be on here when I realized that I wanted to tell something about myself. You know what I mean? Like some part of my story, you know, cause I feel like it also not only does it help promote the music, but it also helps people like, I guess know more about me, which is something I've always been interested in, like doing something where I get to tell my story. Cause I feel like eventually, like, cause I've had this talk with my mom before where it's like, she's told me before, like, oh, like, what do you plan on doing with the music? I'm just like, bro, honestly, at the end of my music career, I feel like I wouldn't even care if I'm known for my music. I want to be known more for what I do for people. You know what I mean? I feel like that's always made me feel way better. Like when I did the back to school drive here, 2 years ago, I was giving out backpacks and school supplies to kids, and that made me feel way better than any song I've made before. Bro, I swear to God.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, if you want to create something, it's better to create it. You never know. I'm very much like, if you don't do it, someone else is going to do it, and you have that idea first. So might as well be the first one to put it out there.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like we said, we appreciate you guys for coming on. And yeah, that is a wrap. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let us know what we can, you know, do better in that sense. And pushing out more content. Definitely trying to get. Hopefully we could set up a little studio session. Try to rap with y'all.
We're doing that
I'm gonna for sure set that up, bro. I'm planning on going within like this weekend or in 2 weeks. So
we have to record more anyway. So
we still got more shit to record too. So y'all going behind the scenes of that. Behind the scenes for sure.
Yeah, we don't fucking rap, so I thought we fucking shit.
For sure, bro. I promise you, but it's gonna be vibes in there.
Now we're gonna be in your world.
So
hopefully more guests coming soon, and honestly.
Oh, shout out G right there, you know.
Shout out G.
Production. Hopefully maybe if y'all want, I could bring in the other people that I'll be doing music with, my brother and everybody else, bro.
We'll set it up, bro.
Hell yeah,
we'll make it happen. But
vlog.
Yeah, we could do a vlog. We could go somewhere, just whatever you guys want to do. But,
anything, bro. Anything. I'm down for it, bro.
But we'll see you guys in the next one.
If you guys don't mind, just
can you
like as a signature song.
Literally for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Hey, that was fun.